It's time to see how the Wust and Silas, the costume Silas, perform on the guild boss. We're going to check some bad boys on the high levels, and of course I'm going to check some people from my alliance. Since I have Silas but he don't have costume, I'm really happy with this guy, let's be honest. I still need some of these shards to actually get this bonus, which is 0.7% and some defense up. Of course, the costumes is not something like game change. Currently, I'm combining some shards to get the costumes in general from the Oracle Trials or other place, and we're going to check Wust, one of the exclusive heroes in Watcher of Realms. But anyway, let's jump directly in the guild boss, baby. One of my favorite battles, and from the pool I put on my channel, the best place people are getting their rewards. I mean, the guild boss can give you pretty decent rewards if you go further. For example, here, this one I see just one time drop in general in my entire playing in Watcher of Realms. Just one time I see this. So anyway, let's continue. Maybe somebody from my alliance actually get these things from the guild boss, from my guild. Legendary skill crystal. Okay, that's fine. Uh legendary summoning, summoning. Yeah, it's very hard to get this crystal, and there is 5 times awakened was awaiting for you in the guild boss. So let's jump directly in the guild boss. First, I'm going to check, of course, Nightmare 4. From the statistic here, from my guild rank, we have some Wust here with arrogance on my top place. So I'm very curious on which place is Wust. I promise I didn't actually check it out any of this team performance, so my reaction is absolutely normal. So let me write down in the comments on which place you think that the Wust is going to be. Of course, the Silas in general is one of the top DPSs also, but with the costume, what is your prediction for costume Silas also? So let's check a first bad boy here from our alliance, and let's check it out. Where is Wust? Oh my god. Actually, Wust surprised me a lot right now. She's on the second place. Before the Hex and before the Arrogance. My top DPS right now is Arrogance. He outperformed also even my Zilito, since, let's be honest, in the Watcher of Realms everything is oh my god, you don't see actually Wust. Let me move my big head a little down here so you can see better. On the place 2 is actually Wust. That actually surprised me a little, but yeah, in general most of the heroes are very tight related with their gear. My Silas, for example, are not doing big damage just because he don't have that big gear. But anyway, on the top place, no surprise, is going to be Zilito. Do he have this twin field? No, not twin field, just Pyros that is going to support the Infernal units. So yeah, on the first place is actually Zilito. On the second place is Wust. That surprised me a lot. Arrogance is on the place number 5, place number 4, sorry, and the Hex is on the place number 3. So do we have any other? Here we have costume. Here we have costume Silas. So let's check him out. On the second place is Silas. Again, the costumes is not going to bring some big difference, but in general 0.7% damage is helpful, let's be honest. Maybe we should not check that much the Silas, because again the gear is not that the costume don't bring a lot on the table. So here again we have twin fields this time. We have Wust and we have Silas, but with this twin field is maybe Setram and Hex that is going to get boosted. And we have Rot as a Nightmare Fraction. For Wust, you definitely need a Nightmare Fraction bounded there. And on the first place, the guy have Theodore. And Theodore give you 30% chance to make an extra hit also boost the status, and Pyros is not actually giving these great spells. He needs to be timed with Zilito. So let's check it out, this team here. On the first place is Valeria. Oh my god, that's little surprise again. On second place is Hex, Silas, and on third place is actually Wust. On the next place is Setram. Again, little strange because Setram actually is doing pretty decent damage, and he's doing close to the damage like Twinfield, which is strange. Normally Twinfield don't do that big damage. So again, maybe here is related to the gear, the changes here. But here, yeah, West is on the place number 4. Maybe we can check more. Do we have other people with West? Maybe we have, but yeah, in general, I'm on the place 11. And here, for me, on the first place is Arrogance, on second Abomination. But again, here I put my best gear on these heroes, and I have Theodore, very important to be said, just because the Theodore is the hero that is boosting my troops. Also, I use him in the fight for defense down. I have to make some changes in my team for the guild boss, but yeah, let's see right now the big boys. The big bad boys, world ranking. So on the first place, we don't actually have Wust, but we have Costume Silas. So I'm curious, the Costume Silas, do we have some difference here? First place, Zilito, Hex is on the second, and on third place is actually Silas. Pretty strange that Setram is not performing that good. Here, the person is mostly focused on the Inferno units, which is absolutely normal. I think the best fraction for the guild boss is Inferno, just because with Twinfield you can actually time your attack. So just to maybe show you what I mean by that is, if I go to my Twinfield, the spells he actually have is giving all these great stuffs. Penetration increase, ignore 30% of the defense, and magic resistance, critical rate 20%, and critical damage 30%. For 10 seconds is basically timing the ultimates. That's why I think Infernos are the best, because you can time your ultimates for the shields. So here, yeah, we have Costume Silas, but I'm not going to focus that much on Costume Silas, since, yeah, 0.7% damage is not that much. Maybe make him more beautiful, even though the normal Silas with no costume is way better looking for me, in my opinion. Let me know in the comments. So here we also have Wust, by the way, and here she is with Arrogance, a 5 times awakened. I don't know how this hero that is actually was exclusive before 2 or 3 days. Right now there is a people with 5 times awakened Wust. This is absolutely shocking me, and I don't have words. I mean, how many summons you have to do to actually get this hero to 5 times awakened? His Theodore, of course, the words in Watcher of Realms are way more hard to be getted. Even the epic words have 4 times less chance to be getted from a legendary hero. So you're going to get like 4 legendary hero before you get an epic word. Now imagine for a legendary word. But anyway, let's continue with this and see on which place is actually Wust. Okay, on the first place is this guy. By the way, I'm not so familiar with this one. Sokaden. Yeah, he's Inferno. I have Twinfield, but yeah, this is the other legendary Inferno ward. So yeah, let's continue and see where is the Wust. On second place is Zilito. This is absolutely normal. Normally it's on the first place here, but here it's on the second place. That shocked me a little, I'm not gonna lie. On place number 3, oh my god. On first place is actually Wust. On first place is actually Wust. On the second place is Arrogance. On the third place is Hex. And why Zilito is doing so less damage? Oh my god. Is this something about the word here that is presented? I have to check this one. Do we have here the word skill? Yeah. Increase the fraction alias 15 when words cast heal break loose. All fraction alias get penetration increase and deal 30% extra damage to elites and bosses for 10 seconds. Well, this is not actually like Twin Field spell, to be honest, but still. And even though this guy actually have Theodore, and on the first place it was okay. This shocked me a little and surprised me. I didn't actually think Was can be that strong hard hitter, but the results are here. 5 times awakened with arrogance. Both of them are getting some extra bonuses that I don't remember quite well. What was the arrogance, the blah blah blah, to unlock the following bonus. During the ultimate deals 20% extra damage. All damage dealt to the enemy inflict burning. Okay, very, very, very nice. So this hero actually performed absolutely great on the guild boss. So maybe I was little wrong about the worst. And I will admit that if I'm wrong, so far it looks like this hero is very, very nice. So this 250 summons was definitely... I even spoke on my video that this, if you have 250 summons, definitely go for worst. If you don't have it, my suggestion was not to go for this hero, because the chance to get this hero is very small. And yeah, so far this hero is performing absolutely great. If I have her with my arrogance, I have also Theodore, I'm going to make pretty decent damage on the guild boss. Even though I actually got for some summons for the worst, but I was not lucky. Anyway, let's continue. Do we have worst again? Somewhere here. Okay. Oh, this guy is from Bulgaria. On the place number 6, we have worst again. 5 times awakened, and arrogance is just 1 time. In combination with the Theodore, let's see what is the result. On first place, 27%, 216 million or something like this damage is worst. On the second place is Hex, and the Silas is on the third place. Arrogance with only 15% is on this place, and Salazar, even though Salazar is pretty decent hero to be honest, is on place number 5. So yeah. So definitely worst again with combination with arrogance, and this 20% more damage is making absolutely great damage here. So do we have more of the worst? So far she's performing absolutely great. I checked 2 teams from the world rankings and she's on the first place. So let's check it out. This one where at least was is not 5-time awakened. Because in the previous 2 examples she was 5 times awakened. So let's check it out. Okay, on the first place is Hex. He's Inferno. On the second place is Arrogance. He's Nightmare Fraction. We have the Inferno word on the place number 3. After this is Little. And on the place number 5, I think, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, on the place 5 is actually worst with only 15%, but still, to make a damage close to Zelito is absolutely insane. And this guy have actually Theodore, that is the word for the Nightmare Fraction. So yeah, this team still, even 3 times awakened with arrogance. I think here is more gear related, let's be honest. If you put your best gear on a specific hero, he's going to outperform rest of the heroes. So you have to be very careful on which you put your best gear. Here we have worst on the place number 5. So let's check it out. The other one on the place number 10. Here again we have 5-time awakened worst and 5-time awakened arrogance. But here we also have Hex. We also have yeah, we only have from the Infernal Hex and Dwarves. But yeah, let's check it out. I think Hex is going to be having some good positioning, but let's check it out. On the first place is Wust, on the second is Arrogance, 31%. Both of these first places for the Wust was over 200 million damage, period. After this is Arrogance, and the good thing is they have the range. Arrogance and Wust you can put them close to each other, and the Wars is going to catch up both of these two heroes, and only one hero who is going to be in the front lines. That's why in any case Wust and Arrogance is going to be catched by the Wars when is boosting the attack. So yeah, again, Wust on first place, second is Arrogance, Hex on the third place, Salazar is on the fourth place, and Twinfield is on the place number 5. Of course, you need Twinfield on the battlefield, so when he casts his ultimate, is going to give this critical rate, critical damage, and armor penetration for the rest of the Infernos. So far, Wust is performing absolutely great. Let's see, is there other people who is actually using Wust in their team? Maybe they don't get it. Maybe they don't have it 5-time awakened. I mean, to have a 5-time awakened was this hero was presented yesterday, and I mean before a couple of days, and there is a people that have 3 times, 5 times awakening this hero. So far, I don't see was that much. Okay, here we have one more time the Wust in combination with Arrogance. Here we have also Theodore, who is going to support the Nightmare combo we have here. And this one, very Archer, very strange. Very strange hero to be used here. Maybe for the Hex, since I think he's not only Inferno. Oh, he's only Inferno. I don't know why he have this Archer here, but yeah, let's check it out. And on the first place is actually Arrogance. Okay, both of these two heroes, what is the buff that Arrogance actually get when he is in combination with Wust? Ubitalent hero Wust to unlock the following bonus effect. Increase the attack by 50% during the effect of Hellfire. Okay, I think Hellfire was his ultimate. Yeah. So definitely extra 15% bonus attack is absolutely great. And on the first place is here. After this is Wust. There is going to be changes with the gear between these two heroes. And normally on the place number 4 and 5 is Silas with Hex. Since we don't have pretty good boosters for Silas and Hex here, we have Theodore for the Nightmare Fraction, which is fine. This guy is actually bringing a 30% chance for landing extra hit. Now imagine also increasing the attack speed. I forgot about this. And 50% alliance basic attributes. This is absolutely insane boost. So no wonder that the Wust is on the first place. Let's check it out, this Wust gear. Critical rate 110%, okay. Critical damage 367%. Rage regeneration attack is 14,000. Okay, and also he have this artifact that is related to the Wust only. Wust exclusive, increase critical damage by 20%. When triggering Singful Wash, it will be triggered 2 consecutive times. So yeah, this guy actually have Wust and have the artifact for her is only 10 times boosted. Maybe for other heroes was more, but yeah, let's check it out. Little more metrics about Wust. Here we have Wust. Okay, I want to check Wust with no Theodore. Here we have Wust, here we have Wust, but in both cases we have Theodore. Let's check it out. Do we have actually Wust with no Theodore in combination? Maybe people are not going to risk, I don't know, but I want to see. Okay, Theodore again with Wust. Theodore again with Wust. I guess people are just using their Theodores with Wust. Where is other hero? That is there a chance to have a Wust with no Theodore? I don't think somebody is going to actually make this risk to use just Worst with Arrogance with no Theodore. Still, I don't see many Worst to be honest, but yeah. Let's check it out a little more. Okay, still we have Theodore here. So yeah, basically the Theodore is going to boost Arrogance and Worst, but let's check it out what the damage they're doing here. On the first place is Silas. Okay. On the second place is Arrogance. On the third place is Hex. On the fourth place is Valeria. And on the fifth place is actually Wust. This shocked me a little since, but again, everything is depending on the gear. If here I'm checking on the gear, maybe, okay, 102% critical rate, critical damage is pretty decent. But yeah, also with the exclusive artifact. Oh my god, everybody get this exclusive artifact. Everybody go all in for the worst, I guess. Maybe only I did it. I did it not. But right now I think worst is actually in the current summons. So maybe somewhere in the future I'm going to get worst. I didn't actually I go for her. I make 50 summons, but I was far away from this to making 250 summons. And right now she should be here in the legendary heroes somewhere, or maybe she's not. I don't know. Kriya Anai Kai Zilito. No, she's not here. That's little strange. Or maybe it was one time hero. I'm not quite sure, but she's not here. I mean, at least I don't see her. Yeah, she's not here. Maybe somewhere in the future she's going to be presented. I just remember back in the days I was there was 10 times chance up for arrogance. I didn't go for the arrogance, and after 2 weeks I actually get arrogance, and I was like, what is going on here? But anyway, let's continue to the worst in Watcher of Realms. As you can see, sometimes, most of the times, worst is going to be on the top places, and this boost between worst and arrogance is absolutely crazy, and is giving absolutely crazy amount of damage for the team. And I think maybe we're going to see first switching from the Inferno to actually a Nightmare Fraction to be top on the guild boss. Since Inferno is going to provide you with great timing for your spells, since Twin Field main spell is actually giving you this great juicy stuffs, and if you time him with Zilito, with Hex, who else? Cetram also is Inferno, Duores is Inferno. I don't know. I'm not so sure that people are going to switch just because of was to the Nightmare Fraction in the guild boss. But definitely from what I see, those heroes is going to do great damage, and if you have Arrogance and Wust together, they're going to be get catched by Duores, and they're going to perform absolutely great on the guild boss. So huge thumbs up for Wust. Looks like she's going to do a great job on the guild boss, and not only there. It's a little strange, to be honest, the range of this hero. Look at this thing. It's two cubes left and right, two in front and behind. Very strange, in my opinion, way to actually put this hero. I mean, range of this hero, but yeah, in general, if you put a great status on this hero, he's going to perform absolutely great. And as you can see here, the guy stuck more on the attack. Exactly 100% critical rate, and critical damage is also very decent, and the attack speed of 431 is also absolutely great. Here we don't have the worst exclusive artifact, but we have realm tier. Deals increased damage to the enemy beyond one tile of the hero. Every one tile beyond the increasing by 8%. So yeah, basically in the guild boss, you're going to put her behind, and she's going to get some decent damage. Also, look at these spells. Look of these stuffs here. So yeah, if you want to check some crucial tips about the success in Watcher of Realms, unlocking the critical damage and how basically to go after you max your critical rate and you stack your percentage attack. Go check out this video and I hope it was helpful for you.